Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, giving all praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM, Rachak with Dash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Greatmillstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Barakathum. And I'm going to make this a really quick lesson. It says here the Texas mother allegedly put son in trunk of a car to avoid being exposed. Now, I basically wanted to do this quick lesson because you're about to start seeing a lot of people bugging out, man. Like, you're about to start seeing a lot of bizarre behavior, all right? A lot of people basically just losing their mind. You're getting to a point where this heavy spell of witchcraft is going to start to wear off on the majority of the population, and Esau is going to try to tighten it back up, man. Salaki here. And the result of that is going to be this friction going back and forth, man. People are just going to start doing weird and strange things, man. I believe that, because what else will possess a mother to take her own son and throw him in the trunk of the car because of the witchcraft, this heavy spell that's been going on over the airwaves, brought to you by, CNN and Fox and all of these different places that basically feed on fear, man. I watched that show The Witcher on Netflix, and you basically had a demon like a witch, and how she would get her power is she would basically just feed off of the fear, man. She would basically, like, the more scared you were, the more powerful she became, and that's very similar to what's going on here, man. The Lord is putting a very strong delusion on people, man. He's also, as it's written, he's mingled a perverse spirit in this place too, man. So get ready for some crazy bugged out shit to start happening. All right, because this woman has lost her mind. She's that afraid, and what the hell was she gonna do when she got home? It says a Texas mother has been charged with endangering a child. She allegedly placed her 13-year-old son, who had the what, in her car's trunk to avoid being exposed. It says according to a warrant from the Harris County District Attorney's Office, man. All right, so these people are being completely irrational. All right, they're gonna start losing their minds. Now, if they'll do that to their own son, what do you think they're gonna do to you, man? When they start coming up for discussions in these conference rooms about what to do, of whether or not people should work or not, what do you think they're gonna choose to do if they're being this irrational with their own seed? This thing is about to turn up, man. And there's going to be a very heavy spirit between people, man. There's going to be enmity between people, man. All right, and Yahawashi prophesied that, there would be basically your neighbors against each other, man. People will be paranoid and overzealous for something that's made up, man, and to prove that the Lord can put an evil spirit on people, man. I'll actually get that. I think I got it here in Judges, the 9th chapter. Now, this is when Abimelech, one of the judges that reigned over Israel, was in rulership, man. It says when Judges 9:22, when Abimelech had reigned 3 years over Israel, then the Most High sent an evil spirit between Abimelech and the men of Shechem. All right. And the men of Shechem dealt treacherously with Abimelech. So you can see, you got this phrase called mass psychosis formation, which I predict that word, that phrasing, is going to be banned pretty soon on YouTube. You're not even going to be able to say that, because it's going to be looked at as misinformation, and they want to control the narrative. But that's basically what's going on. All right. So that's the proof there. The Lord said he sent an evil spirit between Abimelech and the men of Shechem. Now, in this case, you got this guy, Joe Biden, man, who everybody's turning against. And this same thing is going to happen. All right. People are going to start to bug out. They're going to start to lose their mind. They're not going to know what they believe in. And now you see why the Lord called this place Babylon, you know, because it's confusion in more ways than one, man. You got people confused about what to do, who's in charge. People confused about their own sexuality, about their own identity. All right. Jake is confused about who he is. All right. It's just everywhere you turn, it's just confusion and more stumbling blocks, you know. But only the elect would have it in them to understand it. Now, let me go to Isaiah 29:9. That's the spirit. I brought this out a few times this week. Now, it says, "Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink." And this is the result of this woman, man. This you have to be drunk to do this. All right. Now, what is she drunk on? Everything you're seeing in the media, all right, it's basically fear Kool-Aid, man. Y'all drank the fear Kool-Aid, and now you don't know what to believe. All right, and you have to be very, very wary of men who are overly fearful. All right, those people who are irrational, they're going to become a problem. All right, there's a reason why it's written in the law not to let a man who's faint of heart go out to battle, man, because that man is going to cause major problems in the military camp. All right, because irrationality sets in. You start making rash decisions. You know, you start getting carnal, emotional. All right. Verse 10, it says, "For the Lord Yahawah hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep." All right, because we're not bothered by any of this. We're hoping the Lord turns this up times 10, man. Like tomorrow, today, you know, because we understand what this means. All right, but the rest of you, y'all are in a spirit of deep sleep. How do you get manipulated with hypnosis, man? First they put you in a trance-like state, and then they give you a command or an order. All right, and you people have been lulled to sleep, put in a trance-like state with the things that you watch on television, reality TV. You know, this idea of having your cake and eating it too. That whole philosophy. All right, eating until you're fat and overweight, and everybody's telling you you can have it all. That's gonna lull you to sleep, man. You're not gonna have any ambition in this world. All right. And what is that makes you more manipulative, more manipulatable. All right. Esau can control you a lot easier, you know, with the bread and with the circus. All right. That's the food and that's the entertainment. All right. He says, "And hath closed your eyes, the prophets, and your rulers, the seers, hath he covered." So, you know, if the spirit is not on you, man, you're gonna walk right by the camps. You're gonna see us on YouTube, and then you're not gonna want to click the video, even though we're there. The Lord has covered us from you, man. All right, and there's gonna come a time where your eyes are gonna open briefly, but then it's gonna be too late. All right. The scriptures speak about the destruction coming suddenly, man, and not to put the Lord off day to day. You know. That's a major problem. Jake has is just procrastinating, man. You know. Last precept, it says, this is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 40:1. It says, "Great travail is created for every man, and an heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam, from the day that they go out of their mother's womb till the day that they return to the mother of all things." All right. Then it says, "Their imagination of things to come, and the day of death trouble their thoughts, and cause fear of heart." All right. So this is the nature of man is talking about now. Now this woman, this is clearly an example of it. All right. Imagine the things that are going on that they didn't make the news, man. You know, and this is just the beginning of it. All right. Esau has only gone round one on this thing. All right. It says, from him that sitteth on a throne of glory unto him that is humbled in the earth and ashes, from him that weareth purple and a crown unto him that is clothed with a linen frock. It says, wrath and envy, trouble and unquietedness, fear of death and anger and strife, and in the time of rest upon his bed, his night sleep, do change his knowledge. The main point. And a little or nothing is his rest. Afterward he is in his sleep, as in a day of keeping watch, troubled in the vision of his heart. Because the vision of the heart of people here is what they're getting fed on CNN, man. All you're hearing about is cases and cases and deaths and hospitalizations and it's just on a cycle, repeat, man. It says, as if he were escaped out of a battle. It says, troubled vision of his heart, as if he were escaped out of a battle. It says, when all is safe, he awaketh and marveleth that the fear was nothing. All right, and that's what we did basically immediately, man. As a matter of fact, we never were asleep with this thing when this whole, you know, outbreak thing happened. All right. It says, such things happen unto all flesh, meaning all men have this propensity to fear, you know, the death, and have a fear of dying, right? But it says, such things happen unto all flesh, both man and beast, and that is sevenfold more upon sinners. All right, so this fear of dying, and this is all something that you people are going to experience sevenfold. And we're going to be chilling. One of the things that's going to give us that glow in the time of trouble, man, is we're going to be bold, and we're going to be fearless. We're going to have a spirit on us. Not only that, we're going to be laughing at a lot of the destruction, you know. And that's going to put a certain energy, a certain vibration around us, man. That's going to make us very, very, very attractive. People are going to wander up to us. All right. They're going to ask us questions. They're going to inquire. All right, you women are going to be looking at us a hell of a lot differently, because wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, as it's written in Isaiah, man. All right, but the rest of you people who are in the lot of sinners, it's gonna, this fear that's being pushed and stoked, that's causing this woman to bug out and do this, and you're gonna see more bug outs. Again, I'm gonna say that this story is gonna be normal. All right, and worse than this is going to be normal. But those of you fell in that lot of the sinners, y'all going to experience that sevenfold, man. All right, and that's one of the plagues. Actually, I'll read down a little bit more. It says, death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. All of these things, man, is coming. It says, these things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. All right. So all of the wickedness in the world, the Lord created that for you people, man. So, you know, I just wanted to say a few words on this, because this is a truly bugged out individual, man. All right, who has a son who more than likely lives with her, but she's too stupid, she's so fearful that she put him in a trunk. As if she didn't have to go in the same house with him, man. You know, through, man. So with that, hopefully our brothers were edified. Call halal Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi BAHASHAM Rachakwadash Wa Abba Ball and Shalom.